Hey, it's Andrew here, and I'd just like to walk you through how you do your Perl training at Geekuni. So, obviously the first thing you do is log in, and then enter the course which you're taking, in this case Perl Essentials. And as you'll see, when you enter this course, an EBox starts. Now, what's an EBox? That is a virtual machine in AWS which is running just for your use alone, and once it's started, then you'll be able to write your code and it will run on that box for you. So I'll skip over these materials. You'll work out what they're all about, but this is where we do the actual learning. So we click into the first set of exercises, and as you'll see, it looks like it's a quiz. That's what's called experiential learning. Rather than asking you to memorize things by reading a book, I'm just going to take you through exercises, essentially, and with a little bit of text to assist you in solving each problem as you go. But it's just a matter of hands-on experience to acquire these skills, because I'm sure that you already know how to write software, but this is about writing software in Perl. And it's a matter of just getting your hands dirty. So this first exercise is to write a hello world script, as you'd expect. And in fact, I do all the hard work of typing it for you with some code which isn't going to run properly. So your job in this script, in this exercise, is to make it run. So as you'll see, here's your virtual machine, and you could SSH into it if you want to, but there's no need. You can just run the code from your browser. So let me make a bit more space. Let's run the code. It looks like its intention is to say hello world, and let's see what happens when you run it. So your tutorbot, your JavaScript here will SSH into the virtual machine that you have running on AWS. It will go into that directory and run the script, and this script is what you see here. So let's see what happens. Great, this is being typed for you, but down here you'll see that all this has come out into standard error, which means it didn't run successfully. It was trying to run use as a bash script. And if you were to read all this material here, it would tell you that the bug is that you have a space here, and therefore the operating system doesn't know that it should be interpreting this with Perl rather than bash. But supposing you hadn't read through that carefully enough, you could click check. Check asks the tutorbot to read and run your code and give you some feedback. That's what this framework Moodle calls assessment, but I just call it giving you a helping hand. And it says yes, right, so the file is executable and readable, and that's good, but it doesn't have a Perl shebang. So to fix this, we just have to remove this space. And let's run it again just to make sure that it's doing as we expect. Yes, it's printing hello world to standard output. No standard error. I'm happy. And then, well, I had an accident and accidentally deleted all this stuff. And I really don't want to type it all again. And of course, the tutorbot's going to be unhappy about it. Don't panic, just hit reset, and it will take you back to the code which you're presented with when you started this exercise at first. Right, okay, so now we just fix it as we knew it would work, and click check to make sure that the tutorbot's happy. Great, we haven't missed anything. So the exercise is done, and when you're happy with that, just go ahead and move on to the next exercise. If you've been through all this before and you feel you've got nothing to learn in this topic, no problem, just go up into the top level and click that to say you don't need to come back to this. Of course, you can change your mind later and unclick it, and that is simply to remind yourself where you're up to. So I think this should be enough to get you through the course. There are some other details you might want to come and investigate, and I'll create some more videos later for the EBox under the bonnet, in case that's of interest. Okay, thanks for your time.